touch it!
Hello and welcome to Mecha Anime Reviews. Today is the 36th anniversary of Gundam! And for part 2 of this double feature, we have Gundam War in the Pocket. Released in 1989, it served to commemorate Gundam's 10-year anniversary, and it was the first Gundam product not directed by Tomino. Instead, it was directed by Hiroyuki Yamaga. This is considered not only one of the best Gundam stories ever, but also one of the best giant robot animes of all time. Does it live up to that reputation? Let's find out. Like last time, it is the year 0079, during the conflict between the Federation and the Zeons. The setting this time is Side 6. A young boy named Al lives an ordinary life, admiring mobile suits along with his buddies. However, an attack happens and a Zaku falls into a forest. Al finds the pilot of the mobile suit, a man named Bernie. They form a friendship as Bernie is assigned to a unit whose purpose is to destroy the Gundam prototype hiding out in Side 6. If they don't do it, then the Zeons will be forced to launch a nuke towards the colony, destroying it. So if you ever wonder why Amuro didn't get a mid-season upgrade like all the other Gundam protagonists, well, this OVA explains why. While all of this is happening, Al slowly comes to learn how horrible war is, and soon becomes affected by it. The animation is excellent. It's aged, but it's still really nice and clean. The music isn't quite as good, or rather not as present. I mean, there's music, but it doesn't stand out. It's barely noticeable. When it does show up, well, I guess it's okay. The English dub is perfect. I mean, seriously, it's about as close to perfect as you can get. All of the cast do a wonderful job of playing their characters. I think the best ones would have to be Brian Sidal as Al and David Hayter, this guy, as Bernie, the two main characters of the story. It's thanks to their performances that characters feel grounded and down to earth, which is important for an anime like this. Make no mistake, War in the Pocket isn't like anything Gundam has seen before or done since. Back in part 1 I mentioned that this and the 8th MS team cover similar things but from different perspectives. The 8th MS team covers war as hell from the soldier's perspective, showing how the horrors of war affect them. War in the Pocket, on the other hand, deals with this but from the civilian point of view. The civilian in question being Al. At its heart, War in the Pocket is a dark coming-of-age story. Al starts out in the OVA as someone who loves mobile suits, hangs out with friends, and is generally a happy child. Upon meeting Bernie, he's filled with joy at seeing an actual mobile suit for the first time, and meeting a supposed ace pilot. As the series progresses, however, Al slowly loses his naive point of view. He soon sees the reality of war when he sees Federation soldiers getting killed by the Zeon group sent to destroy the Gundam prototype, which he helped out, by the way. Seeing the deaths shake him, by the end he's overcome with depression, his life forever changed by the experience. The OVA takes advantage of the time period it's set in to further emphasize the war is hell theme. We all know that the Zeons will lose the war, so seeing the Zeon group, who are humanized to a great deal thanks to the interactions they share with Al, get killed while they try to destroy the Gundam is heart-wrenching. It gives the OVA a sense of tragedy, since we all know the outcome and no matter what they do, they will lose. The ending especially brings forth the pointlessness of war and the scars that it leaves behind on the people caught in the crossfire. You know, sometimes I wonder what happens to these minor characters in the grand scheme of the franchise. Whatever happened to Al when he grew up? What about his friend Chris? Did she join the Titans or something? I'm genuinely curious as to what happened to them. Honestly, the only negative thing I can say about the OVA is that Al's friends are kind of annoying. But honestly, that's about it. War in the Pocket is a masterpiece. It lives up to its reputation, being an all-time classic and, objectively speaking, the best Gundam story ever. If you get a chance, watch it. It's only 6 episodes and you can get through them in a day. Thanks for watching this double feature. Oh well, see you next time on the next Mecha Anime Reviews.